This is the quiet test 1, 2, 3. This is the more lively test 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, welcome to a windy Nottingham Hockey Centre for coverage of match day 3 of the Investec Women's Hockey Premier Division on BeeTV. I'm your host for today, Andy Day. It's promising to be a cracking game with Beeston on the hunt for their first points of the season against Holcombe, regular season league winners last time out and finalists at Lee Valley. We'll have a look at the other fixtures, team news and the table in a few moments. Pushback starts at 2 p.m.
When you succeed,
we succeed.
So we listen.
We tailor. And we invest in you.
We are innovators.
We deliver results.
And world-class service.
We are always developing.
Learning and growing.
And getting better at what we do.
Supporting your business.
we make technology effortless.
And more than just a means to an end.
We're the team who serve.
And advise you.
All to help you achieve.
And surpass your goals.
We're super.
We're honest.
And go the extra mile.
We're winners.
And team players.
And together,
we're the managed service provider.
We're Air IT.
We're Air IT.
We're Air IT.
You're number one for IT and comms.
I played at the highest level for Holland since I was 17. First you start as a talented little girl and just go and play, and now you really have to carry the team. A lot of the media, they always write things about you, but it's not important. I know what I can do, and the people that I really care about, they always believed in me. And I've always been a fighter. Even when you think you can't go anymore, you just keep on going because of your team. My position in the field is important, but without the others, I'm no one. Speed is very important. There isn't room for error, actually. It's just me, opponents, and my teammates. You have to give it your all, no mercy. Every competition we play, you just want to win. When you step on the podium, it's just the best feeling in the world. It is hard to dare and dream about winning, but we know if we play well, we can beat anyone.
Back live on BeeTV, Beeston versus Holcombe in the Investec Women's Premier Division. You can see Holcombe warming up just in front of us here, and you can see the wind rippling in the distance. It is a very windy day and the pitch is drying out quite quickly here. Whilst we're watching the teams warm up for pushback at 2 o'clock today, we'll have a quick look first at the table as it stood at the start of the day. Two teams on maximum points lead the way at the start of the day. Hampstead and Westminster visitors here 2 weeks ago. They are leading with 6 points and a goal difference of 6. Surbiton not far behind them, also on 6 points. Holcombe just outside the top 4 as things stood at the start of the day. 1 win under their belts and a loss as well. Beeston, as I said at the start of the programme, we are looking for our first points for Beeston today. Of course, this table was at the start of the day. Things could have moved slightly. So let's have a look at the match. Let's have a look at the matches which have been going on today. We've got a couple starting earlier on in the day. We've got confirmation of the games. Surbiton 2, East Grinstead 1, Buckingham 3, Birmingham University 1, and live is Hampstead and Westminster versus Clifton Robinsons. The away side have the lead. They're 18 minutes into that one. A reminder as well, today it is quarters of 17.5 minutes. Everyone's still quite getting used to it, but I think it's been working quite nicely. You can see in the Beeston goal warming up Nikki Cochrane, Scotland international. And the teams are just finishing their shooting routines ahead of the start of the game. Today's match umpires, Hannah Harrison and Holly Redpath, they will be leading the teams out for the walkout. By my watch, I make it that we've got about 7 minutes until the start of the game. Do we have time for the highlights, I think, from last time out? As I mentioned, we mentioned Hampstead and Westminster currently leading the league. They were the visitors 2 weeks ago when they visited Nottingham Hockey Centre. This is how that game played out.
Firstly to Beeston, who finished 6th last season in their first year in the top flight, against newly promoted Hampstead and Westminster. They made a number of high-profile signings over the summer break, including Grace Balsden, Lily Owsley and Joey Lee. We join up with BeeTV for this one, and your commentators are Steve Musson and Andy Day.
Operates, and it's a low one, and that's into the net.
Well, the ejection wasn't so quick as the first one, but the power of the flick was absolutely great and perfect accuracy into the bottom corner.
It's the same player again. She's gone high this time. Good save, Nikki Cochrane.
Another moment, another turnover.
On the attack
Nice
again and
connections.
into the circle. Shooting opportunity
Stop that
here.
shot.
And that's into the back of the net for 2.
Yeah, very rapid side Hampstead. They are pouncing on anything loose at all.
Calm heads in the Beeston defence, avoiding BC. Although the
Dangerous.
goalkeeper's been drawn out, Nikki Cochrane involved again. She's done well to block that attempt. Ball still live, good spin turn, and she's in the way again, Cochrane. And Beeston have possession of the ball. Nikki Cochrane easily the busier of the two goalkeepers. Nothing seems to stick to anybody's stick at the moment. This is an opportunity for a third. Good mopping up again at Beeston's defence. Once again, the ball doesn't make its way out of defence safely. And that's a ball towards the
Good save.
post. And that's another intervention.
If you try to release the ball at that kind of pace and there's nobody high, it's just going straight off the end.
That one also has been picked up. There's a player in front of the goalkeeper. It's been a place across the goal. It's another important save from Nikki Cochran.
She's playing very well. She's watching what's happening. You see, this kind of layoff is good by Beeston as well. Now, if they can get that connection.
Robinson,
Well
she's done
played.
well.
Look at the player ahead. Here we go.
Well, can this be the
Yes.
first for Beeston? And there
we
it
go.
is. Beeston on the score sheet. Rosie Stevens takes the congratulations. That was all down to Sophie Robinson winning the ball in midfield and laying it on a plate for Rosie Stevens.
You can see how these openings build up for Hampstead at the moment, and you need to work just as fast backwards as you do forwards sometimes to get back into defensive shape. Beeston a bit slow at that.
Lily Owsley again.
That's good tackle, really good tackle.
Yeah, stopped well. She scored the equalising goal for University of Birmingham from a more or less similar position, doing exactly this. So impressive running with the ball. Here she goes again into the circle. No one can stop her. Plays the ball. And how did that one stay out? And that is a third for Hampstead and Westminster. This is something that wasn't apparent 2 or 3 minutes ago before the goal.
Yeah.
Sort of a hot and cold performance.
It is.
Although look at the space that's opened up here. Could this be number 4 for Hampstead and Westminster? It is. It's too easy for Hampstead and Westminster.
Yeah, broke very easily there.
So here we go again. Exactly the same lineup as before. I wonder what the outcome of this one will be.
Yes.
It's a dynamic one, drawing out the goalkeeper. That one hits the side of the goal, if I'm not mistaken. So it will be a Beeston ball. Cox here. Everyone else is shaking their head, so I'm not sure where that was.
There we go.
And there it is. That's the final win. We are live on BeeTV. You can hear the strains of Frankie Goes to Hollywood as the players make their way out. It's time to introduce the teams. Let's hear it for
Holcombe and your Beeston Hockey Club. Match umpires, Hannah Harrison and Holly Benton. Representing Beeston, Nikki Cochran. 3, Harry Hanks. 4, Mary Johnner. 5, Ali Evie. 7, sponsored by Rentour Insurance, Alice Hiddleston. 8, Agus Fernandez. 9, sponsored by Internet, Lauren Brown. 10, sponsored by Inchcape Group, Sophie Robinson. 12, sponsored by Clearbanks, Annie Mills. 13, sponsored by Golden Properties, Rosa Stevens. 14, sponsored by Manor House of Fern, Charlotte Tree. 16, Into the Pool. 20, sponsored by Oakshott Building Codes, Amar Northern Ireland, Just Hood. 21, sponsored by Terrain Services, Annie Dalton. 27, Heidi Davey. And 30, sponsored by Miracle in Progress, Paige Gillett. Representing Holcombe, Rose Thomas, Alice Manuel, Joanne Westwood, Charlotte Daly, Heather McEwen, Emma Trent, Mona Brookshire, Alice Wills, Philippa Lewis, Harriet Pittard, Olivia Wild, Captain Steph Elliott, Leah Wilkinson, Izzy Daviston, and Izzy Shelley. Come on, you Bees!
Absolutely seamless welcome there. They must give the stadium announcer a rise, I reckon. Beeston versus Holcombe, moments away. Beeston are lined up and ready. Holcombe are in their huddle just out of shot now. You can see number 9 Lauren Burrell up front with number 7 Alice Huddleston. Beeston 11 ready to go. You can see the players not starting for Holcombe making their way off currently. Right, waiting to go. Waiting for the signal. This is Investec Premier Division Hockey. And we are off and underway. Beeston in the black, black and gold. Holcombe in the red, black and red. Beeston with possession, looking to ease their way into this match. As I mentioned, Beeston looking for their first points of the season today against the team that finished very strongly last season. Holcombe winning the league before the playoffs. Holcombe making it into the final where they were defeated by Surbiton at Lee Valley. So it's a stern test for the Bees today, but one I think they should shine in. Charlotte Triggs has possession of the ball and gets us underway. Again, Beeston looking to maintain possession, not giving away the ball. They look to go down the right-hand side, but that's been picked off, and Holcombe can use the ball wisely. Harriet Pittard. Out to the left. Ball into the circle, popped up in the air, and I think that's hit a defender's head there, but there's a circle. It's Carrie Hanks who's been struck. I think she's okay, but the end result is so what can Holcombe do? Steve Musson, regular co-commentator, has identified that it's, I think, every third ball that's got the, every third PC is the one that scored. So how can Holcombe better that? There's an awful lot of activity to the right of the circle. Alice Wills. That's a shot towards goal. It's been blocked and out, so the PC is over. Holcombe retain possession. Steph Elliott, captain, makes her way into the circle. She's done well there to the byline. Across the face of goal, kicked away by Nikki Cochran. It's all very congested. Holcombe win possession back in the circle. And a defensive hit for Beeston. Beeston ride out the storm. 2 minutes on the clock. Beeston 0, Holcombe 0. Lorna Cruikshank wins possession on the left. Beeston, though, quick to win it and then give possession away. So what's the outcome here? It's bobbling across the face of goal. It's up into the air. The umpire has signalled everything is good to continue. Beeston really pressing in defence, but can't get the ball out of danger. They do now with the ball over halfway and out of play for a sideline ball. Strong start this from Holcombe. Beeston unbending though. 0-0, 3 minutes played. Pittard gets us going again. Beth Bingham plays the ball across the back. Holcombe engineering this down the right-hand side very nicely. It's been nudged out of play. Holcombe sideline ball. Beth Bingham again. Space opening up on the Holcombe left. I think that ball crept out of play and the umpires agree with me. Feature of the game, Holcombe pressing very quickly when Beeston are in possession in defence. And it's another Holcombe free hit, this time in the final quarter. Leah Wilkinson assesses her options, goes across the field. Emma Trunks into the circle. Beeston have won possession, but that area of the pitch is very, very busy indeed. Holcombe have it again, building from the base. Pittard to Bingham. Bingham again. Wilkinson looks to spread it out to the right. Beeston picked the ball off, quickly pressured again. They've done well to maintain possession, but the pressure continues from Holcombe. Beeston down the sideline, who can pick that up? That's nice, been picked up by Annie Mills. Mills, what can she do with the ball? She goes towards the byline. Holcombe player, it did come off her last, so it's the first long corner of the game and it's gone to Beeston. Jess Hood has the ball. Tries to feed in Charlotte Triggs. Triggs under pressure. Beeston's sideline ball. Popped up, I think off the foot, but play continues. Although, has play been brought back? I think it has for that. Charlotte Triggs thought she was going to go quickly there, but she's assessed her options. She decided to take the player on. It's not quite come off, and Holcombe win possession back. Although Beeston again snapped into the tackle. It's a good tussle this in midfield. Heather McEwen, number 6, just in front of us for Holcombe. Wilkinson survives a couple of challenges, and Beeston have the ball in the centre of the field. Space opening up on the left-hand side. Agustina Fernandez. And that's gone all the way through. Nearly 7 minutes completed. Entertaining game in difficult conditions. If you can see the advertising banners behind the goals flapping in the wind, and it's definitely wind today and not a breeze, so spare a thought for Adam the cameraman upstairs getting blustered. Charlotte Triggs starts Beeston rolling forward again. That's quite fortunate, but it's come through to Fernandez. Fernandez spreads the play to the left, crunched into the circle, and that flicks off the edge of the goal. Goalkeeper happy to let that one slide by her, but it hit her left upright. Rose Thomas in goal. Sideline ball for Holcombe, trying to play it quickly. Goalkeeper happy to watch that one roll out of play. Game starting to settle down a little bit now. Quite a busy start. Both teams have shown what they can do. One penalty corner so far, although that's been turned over in a dangerous position. Umpire signals Holcombe ball. A lot of bodies in there. Beeston have had it turned over again. It's in the circle, but the umpire comes to Beeston's rescue, and they're out of defence very quickly indeed. That should be a Beeston ball, but play continues. Nice turn into space. That's Drummond, number 4, with the skills. Beeston on the attack and into the circle, and they've been awarded a free hit. Ball moving very quickly. Yes, Holcombe ball, that is. Arms going aloft for the appeal. Very dynamic couple of runs there for Agustina Fernandez, we've seen already. Played both of the games so far this season. Elliott with a captain's band around her left sock. Another free hit on the left. Petard decides to go backwards, start again. Bingham. Very, very close to being picked off by Sophie Robinson. First time I mentioned her in the game so far. what's happening here. Into the circle. Instantly another busy scene. As Beeston try to get the ball out of harm's way. Not seen Holcombe or any team press the way Holcombe's done so far. This could open up quite nicely. Can Huddleston keep it in? She does. Plays it into the circle. Is there anyone there? Is a shooting opportunity. It's in front of goal. It's been tapped down. Can the player get away? She's the player down in the circle in the act of shooting. We're stopping the clock due to the injury. I think it's a heavy fall than any kind of stick contact. I think it might be Sophie Robinson who's down on the field at the moment. It is Robinson who was limping away from the scene. Feels okay to continue. Beeston have won the restart, although quickly possession is turned over and Holcombe break down the middle of the field again. Ball spins out of play. Beeston sideline ball just in front of the Holcombe bench. Beeston growing into the game, although possession turned over at a key point. Wind swirling around Nottingham Hockey Centre. It's a sunny afternoon, but a lot of rain is forecast. Hopefully, we're not going to get that during the game. Petard plays the ball to the baseline, taken nicely. Picked off again by Beeston, turned over once more. Holcombe doing a very good job to pen Beeston into that defensive corner. They've done extremely well to get out of it. "17.5-minute quarters, don't forget." Holcombe swarming down the right. Umpire indicating long corner for Holcombe. Wilkinson. Will she go direct? No, she's spread it to the right. Now it's into the circle. Will this fashion a shooting opportunity? Cochrane stops it with her foot. Sideline ball for Holcombe. Nice attempt from Holcombe to get the ball into the circle, but it's been spotted and stolen by Beeston. Holcombe very quickly swarming around Beeston, trying to stop them to get out of defence, although free hit there will help things from a Beeston perspective. It is going, I know you can't really see that on the screen, but from my vantage point here, it's getting darker and darker and darker. Decent delivery here. Did that hit a foot in the circle? Just outside indicates the umpire. Crunched into the circle, tapped away by Holcombe. We saw this a couple of weeks ago, that Beeston ended the quarters very strongly, and they probably don't want this one to stop. 14.5 minutes gone here. Nice turn from Annie Dalton. That ball hits the corner flag, and it will be a defensive hit for Holcombe. Crunched out of defence, very much close to Olivia Wilde, who was hovering. Beeston do the right thing and get it out of defence quickly, possibly too quickly. It's coming back on them very fast. Lorna Cruikshank into the circle, bouncing around, ball across the face of goal, hits the player, defensive hit for Beeston. So we're saying that Beeston were ending the quarter strongly. It's Holcombe that have probably had the best chance of the game so far. Whistle goes. Another Beeston ball. Nice skills down the left. Things are opening up here for Beeston at the end of the first quarter. Pops up off the stick of Emma Trunks. Attacking hit for Beeston. Can they bring everybody forward? Whistle goes. Umpires having a chat to number 7 Emma Trunks of Holcombe there. Not entirely sure what the reason for that was, but end result is it's definitely a Beeston free hit as they end, or look to end the half, possibly on the score sheet, although very nearly possession given away here. Beeston trying to go through the middle. It's been turned over. Around about 30 seconds left of this first quarter of the game. Beeston 0, Holcombe 0. Will we see an attempt on goal before the end of the first quarter? Well, Beeston definitely don't want one down that end of the field, and it's the area they're defending at the moment. 5 seconds left or so. I think this could be it for the end of the first quarter. There we go. First 17.5 minutes complete. It's Beeston 0, Holcombe 0. It's a better and stronger performance from Beeston in the first 17.5 minutes. Whilst we've got in this 2-minute break, we'll have a look around the rest of the division. Looking firstly at Loughborough Students versus Bowden Hightown. How's this match progressed? Leaving it as a reveal for you there. It's 0-0, and they're in the first quarter, 18 minutes played, so they're into a little bit of added on time there. Where else are we going to go next? Hampstead and Westminster, league leaders currently versus Clifton Robinsons. Looks like it's 1-1 at the moment. We've got Melanie Wilkinson equalising for Hampstead and Westminster, and Catherine Macaulay opening on 17 for Clifton Robinsons. 1-1 live game there. Oh, that's finished. That is all over. So the first points dropped of the season for Hampstead and Westminster. So how did Surbiton get on today? As we scoot through our information, I think they were winners earlier on, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see that. Well, Surbiton will now be 2 points clear at the top of the table, beating East Grinstead earlier in the day. We can see Darcy Bourne on the score sheet for Surbiton. Ellie Rea scoring for East Grinstead, and Emily Guckian opening the scoring for Surbiton. So that is the way things are around the grounds. Holcombe are making their way out now, ready for the start of the second quarter. It is it's an exciting game. There's been plenty going on, and I think Beeston have been good value at the moment, holding the league winners. They're not the champions due to the playoffs, but they won the league season last time out. It's a good start for the team in black and gold. Beeston restart. No change of ends. It's with Heather McEwen. McEwen slides it to Philippa Lewis into the circle, pops up into the air. Everyone struggling for a possession of the ball. It's in front of the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper taken out of it there a little bit. Kept in play by Agustina Fernandez, who's had a good start to the game. Attempted aerial ball, picked off, although the umpire on the far side has indicated potentially, I think that was she's indicating it needs to be further to the right. Play is restarted and it's been mopped up again, out of defence by Holcombe. In the middle of that, Lorna Cruikshank. Whistle goes, defensive hit. Beeston have to go quickly, I think, otherwise they get picked off. Nicely taken, Lauren Burrell. Burrell, she's on her own at the moment, coming up to help Mary Drummond. Holcombe defensive hit right in that corner. So hopefully Beeston can do the same thing as they've been receiving and win the ball back quickly in possession. And I think that's happened here, although the ball's gone out of play beyond the baseline. Holcombe defensive hit. Ball out to defence, intercepted, and then turned over again. Holcombe resume attacking down the right. It's not been a particularly tidy couple of minutes. Whistle going. Mary Drummond pressing down the left. I think she's been penalised for a little bit of unfair use of her shoulder there, but we'll see what the final outcome was. A little bit of a push, I think. Running into space, Beeston's 30, Paige Gillett. Unfairly held up. Agustina Fernandez in a good position. A couple of strides further in than the three-quarter line. I was going to say it was nowhere near there where the offence took place. That's more like it. We're off and running again. Beeston looking for the opener today. That would be their second goal of the season as we're into the third game. Crunched forward, not the best of connections. Beeston trying to win the ball back en masse, and I think it's almost been successful just in front of us, although that's fallen nicely. Philippa Lewis. Lewis, can she find a pass or can she go all the way on her own? Lewis attempts the shot and it is wide. Good crowd today. There on the far side. All wrapped up nice and warm, very different weather for 2 weeks ago. That's in towards a circle, that's come off. A Beeston defender on the leg. Although played dangerously, and so it's been turned over for Beeston. Fernandez turns well. Puts the ball along the floor, looking for Rosie Stevens. Rosie Stevens, goal scorer 2 weeks ago on this ground. Down the sideline we go. Stevens just can't quite bring it under her spell. It'll be a Holcombe ball. Attacking hit for Beeston. Can they take it quickly? Fernandez into the circle. She goes onto the reverse stick, and that's wide of the upright. Good intent. I think she stood out for me, Fernandez, so far in the game. There's been a couple leading the way for Beeston. I think she's just shading it for me as a closing out the 23rd minute. It's suddenly gone very sunny, and there's an outbreak of rain, which you can probably make out on your screens at home. I'm glad I'm indoors. Chasing the ball, captain of Holcombe, Steph Elliott. Elliott gets beyond her opposite number, into the circle. Beeston get the ball out of danger. It's still not quite out of harm's way, although a nice series of interchanges sees the home team come away with possession. I think another little bit of use of the body here sees Beeston given possession of the ball on halfway. If that rain keeps up, we won't need to water at half time. Searching pass towards the right hand side. I think there was a bit of a miscommunication. Nobody in a black shirt was there to pick up that ball. Holcombe have possession. Picked up again by Fernandez. Animos into water. It's a nice take in defence from Holcombe. McEwen has her pocket picked. Heidi Dippe into the circle, sliding towards the goal kick. Goalkeeper's let it slide through. She knew what she was doing all the time. It is a risk. It is a risk. Sometimes if you get that wrong and it comes off your boot, you could present an opportunity to a lurking striker. Hence there's a way to do it and look like you're intending to do it. There's a way to do it and it looks a bit casual. Fortunately for Rose Thomas, everything worked out for her well. Played in towards Heather McEwen, just in front of the camera here. Ali Edie. Telepathy not quite working today for Beeston. Here's an opportunity for Holcombe into the circle. Played across the face of goal, and it's been turned in for the first goal of the game. It's Beeston 0, Holcombe 1. Taking the congratulations, I think, is the captain, Steph Elliott, who was there to turn the ball in, who's instantly off the field to be replaced. So it's Beeston 0, Holcombe 1. Steph Elliott, I'm assuming, has got the ball, got the goal. I'll wait for absolute confirmation of that. She was on the scene, taking the congratulations. When we get that confirmation, you'll see it pop up on your screen. Beeston, who've done very well, are behind in the game. Hood. Hanks. Nice ball forward. Buchanan plays the ball forward, taken nicely. Options aren't forthcoming. Nice aerial skills from Candice Manuel. Batted away out of defence very calmly. Cochrane does well. Beeston doing very well to survive another attack. So we saw Steph Elliott, the captain, getting the congratulations. The goal has been credited to Candice Manuel. Number 2 for Holcombe. Just a quick look at last season's meetings. In a moment or two, Holcombe have possession of the ball and have won another free hit on the right. Flash forward and through the baseline. Looking at last season's meetings, it was Beeston 1, Holcombe 3, Catherine Lane opening the scoring on 9 minutes from penalty corner. Holcombe equalising through Durkee Chamberlain, Heather McEwen and Sofia Vierango-Servino scoring that day. 3 of the most incredible goals you'll ever see if you get the chance to dig them out on BeeTV. All the games should be on there for you to have a look at. And the reverse fixture, Holcombe 3, Beeston 0. Durkee Chamberlain scoring again. Hattie Jones early in the second half from open play, and then Chamberlain once more 14 minutes from time. The current incarnation of the Holcombe team, though, are on attack. Taking a step back from a decent position, trying to pull the Beeston defence apart a little bit. The wind steps up another gear. Huddlestone engineers a sideline ball for Beeston. On the ball is a player I've not had the opportunity to check the pronunciation of. So it could be Heidi Davey, it could be Heidi DeVay. So I'll stick with DeVay for the time being. Trunks, Bingham, Trunks again, Bingham. There's a lot of space in front of her, but there's not much in. Across the circle we go for Beeston's defence. Picked up by Lorna Cruikshank. Cruikshank gets a pass away. Shooting position. Izzy Shelley across the face of goal, and she's done well, Cochrane, and then played in. Somehow that stayed out. Penalty corner is the award. Cochrane having a chat with the umpire, or the nearest umpire. Holcombe team in their huddle, deciding what and how they're going to attack this one. Looks like Beth Bingham will be the injector. Looking to find the ball so we can restart. I wonder if the 40-second countdown would be in play if you can't find the ball. I wonder if you've got a decent reason for not getting involved there. Right. It is Beth Bingham to deliver the ball. Most of the players central, however, I think that's Joanne Westwood nearest to the camera. Full start. Retreating is Annie Mills, who broke early for Beeston. So actually nearest the camera is number 9, Laura Cruikshank. I just read that as a 3 a few moments ago. It's gone central, trapped nicely. Played in towards goal by Emma Trunks. It's still live and it's a repeat penalty corner. Beth Bingham will deliver again. Annie Mills will return. Now, will they try the same or will they go for something different? Muss's law says that every third goal, every third PC should result in a goal. So this is number 4. Let's see what this one comes out like. Slightly to the left of centre. This is the variation and it's been tapped in for a second. Beeston 0, Holcombe 2. Toe in this. It's been relatively even. I think Holcombe have just shaded it, but Beeston have been a much better side than goalkeeper playing it out of trouble, but straight into a defender's foot. So that should be the end. Will deliver the ball. Carrie Hanks, who was number 5 last year, is now number 3. She's the likeliest to attack the ball. It's been stopped. Here it is. Hanks plays it low and it's in! Beeston 1, Holcombe 2. Well, that was the final act of the first half. It's been an entertaining first half. I didn't feel that Holcombe were quite 2 goals better than Beeston, but that goal at the end has really made it a cracking contest in prospect. Beeston 1, Holcombe 2. We'll get confirmation of those goal scorers. I believe Candice Manuel has now got set a 2 for the game. And we'll get confirmation of the Beeston goal scorer. It's going to be a 10-minute half-time break. It's been an entertaining game. Tell us your thoughts. Don't forget, it's never too early to send your nominations for Player of the Match in. You can find us at official BHC. Find us on social media. What we'll have a look at now on your screen are the results from earlier today and also the updated table. So earlier today, Surbiton 2, East Grinstead 1, that's confirmed. Buckingham have beaten University of Birmingham by 3 goals to 1. They're coming towards the end of Hampstead and Westminster Clifton Robinsons according to this, although I thought we saw that was a full-time result. So we're getting qualification and confirmation of that one. I suppose if it was a 1:30 start, would be about coming to the close now. So where we got the information that it was a final result early on, I don't know. Live, just down the road, Loughborough Students versus Bowden Hightown. That one is goalless as they approach the end of the half. And as you can see, still on the screen because we haven't had the official confirmation come through on the system yet, it says Beeston 1, Holcombe 2 now, and I'm able to confirm to you that the goal scorer is Ali Eady, scoring in the 35th minute. Lovely when everything works together just like that. It's been an exciting first 35 minutes. We'll see you in about 5 or 6, ready for the start of the second half. You're watching BeeTV.
When you succeed,
We succeed.
So we listen.
We tailor. And we invest in you.
We are innovators.
We deliver results.
And world-class service.
We are always developing you.
Learning and growing.
And getting better at what we do.
Supporting your business.
we make technology effortless
And more than just a means to an end.
We're the team who serve.
and advise you.
All to help you achieve.
And surpass your goals.
We're super.
We're honest.
And go the extra mile.
We're winners.
And team players.
And together,
We're the managed service provider.
We're Air IT.
We're Air IT.
we're Air IT.
You're number one for IT and comms.
I played at the highest level for Holland since I was 17. First you start as a talented little girl and just go and play, and now you really have to carry the team. A lot of the media, they always write things about you, but it's not important. I know what I can do, and the people that I really care about, they always believe in me. And I've always been a fighter. Even when you think you can't go anymore, you just keep on going because of your team. My position in the field is important, but without the others, I'm a no one. Speed is very important. There isn't room for error, actually. It's just me, opponents, and my teammates. You have to give it your all, no mercy. Every competition we play, you just want to win. When you step on the podium, it's just best feeling in the world. It is hard to dare and dream about winning, but we know if we play well, we can beat anyone.
Welcome back to BeeTV. This is Investec Women's Hockey Premier Division action, and it's been a very entertaining and exciting first half. 3 goals. Holcombe taking the lead through Candice Manuel, and a second from the same player, Ali Edie, scoring and converting a penalty corner with seconds to play in the first half. We've got 2 quarters of hockey still to play. It should be Holcombe that will get us underway. Goal scorer number 2, Candice Manuel, with the ball under her stick at the moment. We're starting a few moments earlier than anticipated. Umpires are just making their way across the field of play, so we're not quite ready to go yet, but we're nearly there. Let's say a goal scorer number 2, Candice Manuel, doing a little bop there to the music. Good choice from our in-house DJ here. It is Holcombe getting us going again. We've had rain, we've had shine, we've had clouds, so the conditions are tricky out there. One moment bright, 1 minute dark and wet. You can see the shadows now on the field of play. It is bright. It's Beeston looking to score towards the car park end of the field, which is the end of the field that cameras point towards right now. So that will be Holcombe defensive hit. Holcombe playing towards the boulevard end at the Nottingham Hockey Centre. Instantly those shadows are gone, and that's a nice attempt at a pick off. Sophie Robinson had a bit of a knock in the first half. It looks like no lasting ill effects, seems to be up and about and moving fine. Aerial ball from the sideline, bounces once. It's been dangerously played, I believe is the call. Long blast of the whistle here as the umpire's calling over Leah Wilkinson. I think it's just a talking to at the moment, no suggestion of a card. We've not had any cards yet today. Little bit of a slip in defence, although it's not costly. Beeston maintain possession of the ball, under pressure on the sideline, and they have their own sideline put in. Aerial ball straight up in the air, taken down beautifully, although the pass didn't come away as planned. Another Beeston ball in a decent position. This interview, Charlotte Triggs. Popped off a stick through the air, and it's a Beeston ball. Who will score the next goal? Will it be a third of a Holcombe? Will it be an equaliser for Beeston? That next goal, very important indeed. Good pressure this, although umpire has indicated it'll be a Holcombe ball. Izzy Davison gets us going for Holcombe. Very congested around the ball. That's been a feature of the game today. No one really allowed a lot of time to think in the way that Myrie Drummond is being allowed to here, although you can see that the pressure is on her now as she battles her way through that one. Beeston ball. Ali Eady, goal scorer, just to the left of your screen. Beeston spreading the play about nicely, looking for a way into the circle. And the ball is in there now. 2 Holcombe red shirts on it immediately and win possession back. Beeston ball though, sideline. Across the base, Eady plays the ball into the circle, and it's been touched in! Equalising goal for Beeston. Beeston 2, Holcombe 2. Terrific ball Terrific finish high into the roof of the net. We're all square. Beeston 2, Holcombe 2. Holcombe team taking their time to get back into position. I told you this was a game that was good and had plenty of entertainment. We've had 4 goals. And we've now got an equalising goal. Beeston 2, Holcombe 2 at Nottingham Hockey Centre. That pass was absolutely superb. The goalkeeper didn't want to get anywhere near that. We'll bring you ultimate and official confirmation of the goal scorer when it filters through to us here. Lauren Burrell, number 9, with a number 9's finish. She's been credited with the goal, and we are all square. Holcombe, though, on the attack, playing the ball off Mary Drummond, whose crossfield pass was instrumental for that equalising goal. Sideline ball for Holcombe, attempted into the circle, and Beeston will attempt to get it away, but under an awful lot of pressure. It is, though, a defensive hit for Beeston. Look at the pressure there. You can see the double goal scorer, Candice Manuel, pressuring out of defence already. And that's a well-timed step in from Carrie Hanks to intercept the ball. And that's a nice one. Opens up a foot race down the right for Beeston, just in front of the spectators. As I said before, good crowd today. Hopefully everybody's wrapped up nice and warm. It's a day for a big coat and sunglasses here in Nottingham. Possession, captain Steph Elliott, whose birthday was this week. Decent defence this, not allowing Holcombe any opportunity to get the ball into the circle, and Beeston have the possession of the ball again. Although turned over cheaply. Dangerous this for the visitors. Swarming defence, attempt on goal. It's been tapped over by Nikki Cochran. Izzy Davison, number 18, with a shot. Long corner for the visitors. Sting taken out of the Holcombe attack there, waiting for the ball to be turned back in. Bingham to the right. Westwood. Turned over again, Holcombe ball. Nikki Cochran's been drawn to the right-hand side of a goal naturally. Can Holcombe get a shot? No, they can't. Possession turned over by the umpire, Beeston ball. That's a ball won in the middle of the park through Katie McKee, and we can see the first card of the game here. That's a green card for Holcombe's number 10, Alice Wills. That's a 2-minute temporary suspension. So it will be a player advantage for the Bees for 2 minutes. Now what can they make of this? Space is opening up. Heidi DeVay. Holcombe have the ball, and it's gone off a Beeston stick. A little bit of possession and gain of territory along the floor. Philippa Lewis. Lewis goes back. Introduces Beth Bingham, although it's been won here. Don't forget there's a player advantage. Play allowed to continue here. There's a bit of a coming together. It might have been Jess Hood involved in that. And that's been won in a dangerous position. Towards goal, and the goalkeeper just couldn't get a touch on that one. May have accidentally diverted it into her own goal if she'd done that, so she watched it away. Ooh, from the crowd. Beeston are really growing into this second half now. You can see that the player who got the green card is still on the seats, suspended, and she's up and to her feet, so she will be back on the field of play very soon indeed. So I think they've seen that one through quite comfortably, Holcombe. Beeston really, apart from the shot, not really turned on the pressure. There was a very good opportunity on goal, but there wasn't really that much pressure from the Bees. Agustina Fernandez, who started strongly. Hanks. Better again from Beeston. Into the circle. Can this be converted to a shooting opportunity? It's been flicked away, and Holcombe bring it away through Lorna Cruikshank. Although possession is turned over, sideline ball for the Bees, right in front of us here. Tapped out of play for another sideline ball. Annie Dalton, number 21, was the player getting us going. Alice Wills intercepting in midfield. Holcombe players quick to support. Charlotte Daly, Joanne Westwood into view now on the edge of the circle. Almost like a force field. As soon as they got to the edge of the circle, they came to a complete stop. And now they're back again as Beeston have possession. Defending to do here for Beeston. Crunch towards the right hand side of the circle, and a long corner is the end result. Space opening up here for a driven ball in towards the circle, defended well, but there's a shooting opportunity, and that was so close. Just looking for a nod from our maths scholars here in the chapel. Our three-quarter time break should be 52.5 minutes, shouldn't it? There we go. I've had to do all the writing out. Calm, defensive work. Katie McKee. Paige Gillett, can she get a stick on the end of this? No, Holcombe continue to press forward. Taken out of danger neatly. It's gone very blowy again out there, I can tell you. And it's a Beeston defensive hit. Intense pressure from Holcombe, which has resulted in them having the sideline ball, if I'm not mistaken. Joanne Westwood has the ball in her hand and gets us going again. Quick return of pass, and here she's involved again. This time playing the ball forwards. Umpire blows. So less than 90 seconds according to the screen clock for our break in play, third and final break in play. Wills. Can Holcombe deliver a ball in? That's been mopped up nicely. Once again, a feature of the game has been Holcombe's pressure, not allowing Beeston out of defence. Umpires indicated it is a Beeston ball. And they go again from the sideline. Two weeks ago I posed this question. I'm not sure if I've had an answer. I know we stopped the clock with 2 minutes to go on the big screen here at Beeston, but do we do it for three-quarter and quarter time as well, I wonder? Okay, I'm getting a nod there, so the players aren't necessarily aware that they're 10 seconds away from three-quarter time. Heard a whistle there, thought that was it, but it isn't. Will be a little bit more possession. Katie McKee tries to go down the left-hand touchline to find Sophie Robinson. Sideline ball for Holcombe. Crunched along the floor, mopped up by Charlotte Triggs. Philippa Lewis crosses halfway with the ball. Triggs again involved to win the ball back. There we go, that is the whistle for three-quarter time. It is Beeston 2, Holcombe 2. We've got a cracking game here at Nottingham Hockey Centre. We'll give you a quick roundup of the comings and goings. It's a 2-minute three-quarter time break. So confirmed earlier today, the two matches starting at midday finished Surbiton 2, East Grinstead 1. And Buckingham 3, University of Birmingham 1 was a final score. Hampstead and Westminster have beaten Clifton Robinsons by 3 goals to 2. So Hampstead and Westminster and Surbiton maintain their 100% records. They are at exactly the same point in the game just down the road. Loughborough Students 1, Bowden High Town 1. And as you can see here on the screen, confirmation, Beeston 2, Holcombe 2. The updated table currently looks like this. Hampstead and Westminster are still leading the way on goal difference. 3 from 3, 9 points. Goal difference of +7. Surbiton, 3 games under their belt as well. 3 wins with 5 is their goal difference. Beeston, as you can see at the bottom of the table as the day started, this will be a very important point for them against very tough opposition, but hopefully they'll be pushing for all 3. Who knows what the last 17.5 minutes have got in store? You'll find out first watching it on BeeTV. Teams are making their way out for the 4th quarter. And we have a match ball. It will be Holcombe to get us underway again. And we are playing. Good interception, good skills, although possession turnover quickly again. Stepping in, Charlotte Triggs, who's really come into the game in the second half, in my opinion. Annie Dalton. Beeston ball. Dalton has the ball at her feet. Triggs again. That ball will not trouble the goalkeeper, and it's out of play. Well, a defensive hit for Beeston. Don't forget you can watch this game back anytime you like. BeeTV.live. BeeTV.live. That's where you need to go. Here comes Lauren Burrell, goal scorer. In on the act again, possibly. It's not over yet. Play towards the goal. Very close to the goalkeeper. It's been flashed wide of the left upright. Another good and presentable scoring opportunity. By the way, behind the goal, you can see the effect of the wind on the cannons on the university pitch. None of the water is going on the pitch. It is that windy over there. Pressure again on the Beeston defence. Pays off. Heather McEwen. And that's going to be a penalty corner for Holcombe. My memory serves me correctly, I think this is the 5th penalty corner for Holcombe in the game. Options in front of us. There's a little movement to the left there. Is that a clue? They've gone central. And the umpire says we'll do it again. Annie Dalton is the player taking her face mask off, so it will be down to the goalkeeper and 3 defenders. Annie Dalton is the player in the umpire's view that went early. Another little shift to the left on the edge of the circle. Philippa Lewis. No, it's gone to the right of the centre again. More trickery. Played towards the goal, and that is a 3rd goal for Holcombe. They scored with a penalty corner which drew the goalkeeper out in the first half, and they've done it again. So Beeston, who battled back from 2 goals down to equalise, find themselves a goal down once more. Can they find that second equalising goal? Holcombe have possession and spread the ball to the right. Joanne Westwood in possession of the ball now, rides one challenge, and Beeston give away a free hit. Into the circle they go. Alice Wills is the player credited with the 3rd goal for Holcombe. Mixed day at the office. Green card and a goal for Annie Mills. Alice Wills. You probably can hear the wind being picked up. Ali Eady gets us going again. Rolls out of play on the touchline. Holcombe's management team very keen to get going again, and they rushed and picked the ball up, acting as ball patrol today. Long corner, says the umpire. Just carried over the baseline in the view of the umpire. Consolidation this for Holcombe, looking to, before they leap forward as they have just done, and that one's very close to being turned towards goal, but clock is stopped. We've got an injury in Beeston's defence. I'm not sure, they're calling on the doctors, I think, or at very least someone to go and have an assessment. I'm sure that looks like very much like a ball to the face. Well, the player's going off, so I'm sure play will resume fairly quickly. Two umpires having a bit of a discussion with each other there. And it will be a Beeston defensive hit to get us going again. Let's listen out for that whistle. And there it is, we're off and going again. .11 minutes to play. We had 5 goals on BeeTV in the first game of the season. We've had 5 goals today. Excellent value for money. Maybe you can think, now we've seen almost an hour of the game, your nominations for Player of the Match, courtesy of Riley Wealth Management. Send your nominations in, find us on Twitter at officialBHC, and we'll announce the winner of the Player of the Match. About 1 minute to go. Holcombe into the circle again. Sounds like big. big appeals for something a few minutes ago, but play continues. Nice spin and turn by Beth Bingham to make a bit of space for herself, still in possession of the ball. Although that's not quite gone the way that was planned, the ball's rolling free. Alice Huddleston, can she bring anyone else in? She's got the ball into the circle. Can she engineer a corner? Or can she get a pass away? Maybe it's a shooting opportunity for herself. Umpire says play on. And Beeston have suddenly got the bit between their teeth, looking to attack again down the right in front of the spectators. And the ball's out of play for a Beeston sideline ball. Beeston under the cosh a little bit in the last couple of minutes are now finding themselves with a decent bit of attacking intent. Long corner signals the umpire, Beeston ball. With the ball now, goal scorer Ali Eady has a slip. Beeston have the ball again, back briefly, and now looks like they've got it back fully. Agustina Fernandez back to Ali Eady. Out to the right sideline, along towards the baseline, but through. It will be a Holcombe ball. 8 minutes to play. Umpire making sure absolutely everything is present and correct. Not sure that ball even made it into play from that sideline restart, but it is a Beeston ball. Good, this Paige Gillett makes her way through the middle of the field, checks back on herself, makes sure Beeston don't give away possession as they're looking to find a way back and get an equaliser. Little release, give and go. Gillett again, she's done well here. Could this be a shooting opportunity? Beeston ball, left hand side. Self pass, crunch towards the goal, and is that a slip or is that a foot or is that a combination of the two? It's a Holcombe possession, and that's not in any doubt. Better pressure this from Beeston, although their pressing has finally paid off here. Into the circle. Can this be a shooting opportunity? Goalkeeper, solid foot to it, plays it out at the side. Another Beeston ball. And there's a long burst of the whistle, penalty corner, not 5, the umpire's signal. So Beeston have already scored from penalty corner routine in this game so far. So they've got it in them. Can they find an equalising goal? 5.5 minutes left on the clock. Elaborate or power? What's the choice? Still don't know who will be delivering the ball at the moment, although making her way over, Ali Eady is there. Players are ready. Let's see what happens here. There's a mass just right of centre. It's just left of centre and it's hammered towards goal and turned just wide of the post. So close. So close to an equalising goal. Nice stick in there, nice interception. Involved Agustina Fernandez once more. Holcombe, though, had possession. You just get the feeling that Beeston have got that equaliser in them. This is a much different performance from 2 weeks ago when they did pull a goal back when they were 2-0 down against Hampstead and Westminster. But you never felt once that third goal went in that they could potentially get go back and get an equalising goal or even a second goal. This is a much different performance. It's a stronger performance. Can they find that third goal? Fernandez strides through the middle of the park. Ball's popped up, it falls kindly into the circle, and there's a bit of a coming together. Umpire says it's gone all the way through, and that'll be a defensive hit for today's visitors, Holcombe. Outlet ball to Joanne Westwood. Westwood goes along the right hand side. Umpires indicated Beeston ball. Less than 3 minutes to play. Your final opportunity to cast your vote for player of the match at official BHC. Beeston under pressure in defence. Annie Dalton does well, although thought that popped up and the umpire was going to blow a whistle there. It's a Beeston ball. Time running out to try and find that equaliser. Limeborough goal scorer can't find that pass. 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to find an equaliser for the Bees. Long burst of the whistle again. What's the umpire signalling here? Possibly get on with it. Ball's out of play. Another Beeston ball. 90 seconds left. Excuse me. Ball sticks. Limeborough. It is though a Holcombe ball, and I was going to say they might take their time over this, but they aren't. They're getting underway with it. Holcombe under pressure from 3 Beeston players. This could work out nicely. Here's a final throw of the dice for Beeston. Rosie Stevens involved. Beeston ball, 45 seconds to play. It's crunched into the circle. Opportunity towards goal. Oh, it's just wide of the post. I fear that might be it for Beeston today. They came so close to a second equalising goal there. Player of the match, taking the title of Riley Wealth Management Player of the Match, Beeston's number 8, Agustina Fernandez. Beeston, I thought they'd had the final opportunity. That is flashed across the face of goal and out through the other side. Play has come to an end. It was a close thing today. Beeston 2, Holcombe 3. That's why Holcombe ended up on the top of the pile at the end of the league season last season. There is a terrific effort from Beeston. Let me walk you through the story of the game. You can see our first goal coming in the 34th minute through Candice Manuel. Sorry, the 27th minute and the 34th minute from Candice Manuel. Ali Edie on target for Beeston on 35. Equalising goal from Lauren Burrell on 40. And what turned out to be the winning goal, Alice Wills, number 10 of Holcombe, on 57. So that's the way it's finished here. How has it looked around the rest of the grounds? Just down the road, it was 1-1 at Loughborough versus Bowden. It's now Loughborough 1, Bowden Hightown 2, with moments to play in that one. And the rest of the games, as you were, official confirmed results. Surbiton 2, East Grinstead 1, Buckingham 3, Birmingham University 1, Hampstead and Westminster 3, Clifton Robinsons 2, and live still, Loughborough Students 1, Bowden Hightown 2. That is still looking like the outcome. There could be a penalty corner situation, there could be anything, there could be aliens landing, who knows. This has been a fantastic day today. It's been a fantastic game, but not the result that Beeston wanted. They're still to get off the mark, but at least 2 more goals on the board and a very presentable performance against a team that finished in the final of everything last season. Well, this isn't it for hockey this weekend. We'll be back same time, same channel tomorrow for a match that starts at 4 p.m. 2 p.m. Where did I get 4 o'clock from? 2 p.m. start tomorrow. It is the men of Beeston versus East Grinstead. So we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back online from about 1:45. And it's a final score here. Beeston 2, Holcombe 3. You've been watching BeeTV. I've been Andy Day. Thanks to everyone that's made today happen. It wasn't to be. For the Bees, what's tomorrow got in store? See you soon.